Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my camp experience 2018. So I had a wonderful year this year at camp. I had a wonderful week. So I'm going to tell you my experience, the downs, the ups, everything. So at camp this year, it was definitely the hardest year for me that I've had. I started at age 14 and I'm 17, almost 18. So this was my third camp. I missed a year because it would be 4 if I actually went. So I need to look at the camera because I'm professional. So it was my third camp. Last year was my second, and it was a weird adjustment to it not being the same thing. I didn't expect anything. And I think that was very smart. And it was definitely the best year for me. I had a lot of downs and a lot of ups. So we're gonna start at the beginning of my camp experience, my beginning of this year. So I left the house at like 3:30 a.m. and I got to the airport 4. So I didn't get to camp until like 4 o'clock at night. So, and we were at the airport all day. There was a lot of sensory stuff, so this is going to be a center of the story. So when I got there, the usual thing, I get my name tag, my wristband, all that stuff, and we go to our cabin and set up our bunk, right? This is not a story time. Oh well. So I went to sit at my bunk. I got everything but my bed. I got my sheets out and I didn't have enough time. So at that moment, I don't know what happened. It just I don't know. I just had a moment. It just, I don't know, it bugged me for some reason. I kind of sparked something that I didn't like. It just upset me really bad. And then I got to the Peace Center, which is like the big center that everybody hangs out in, and it's where we do some of the group singing and all that stuff, and talent show, and just where we do things inside. So I got there, I filled my water up, I did all that, and we're up in the mountains, so water is very important. So I got there, I went to the youth group. I went to the youth group, my youth group. Then we started the night. I went to the bathroom, and I was just upset. So I went away, and I had to go to the bathroom. And I just started crying because I don't know what it was about not being able to make my bed. It was stressful, and then all the sensory things came. And so I was like, the point is that all the sensory. Buddy, sorry, Buddy, come here. Come here.
Come on, buddy. You want him in?
He can stay.
He can stay.
Sorry, that was my mom trying to figure out what we're gonna do with this guy. Come here, this guy. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah. So I was in the bathroom and I started just crying. I was just so around because outside there was sound and music, and I'm like, I need help. So I went to someone and said, I need a break. I need to be by myself. And a big thing is they didn't understand what sensory overload was. I was going to talk to the leadership team. One of my friends is on the leadership team, and explain this because they thought that you can just go talk to a practitioner, which is kind of like a life coach kind of deal, a spiritual coach that prays with you and does all that. So I went there, and I was like, so I did that. I was going to do that, but the call just didn't happen. And they thought that you can just go to a practitioner, which it doesn't how it works. You get overloaded, and all your senses get overloaded, and I was just upset. So I went to my advisor, and I went to other people, and I said, I need help. Actually, we were in family groups at this point. Yeah, we were in family groups. So what family is that, no, I started getting upset. I started getting upset before family groups, and then we went into family groups. Yeah. So at this point, I was in family groups, and I was like, I need to go be by myself. And they said, you can't go far. Yeah, we have to be able to see you. So I went outside, and I couldn't even go that outside. The first time when it was before families, I was just outside in the front where you could hear everything, and I'm upset, and then I go back in, and I couldn't handle it, so they can't put me back out, and I'm like, I need to go inside. I need more. They want to give it to me because where there's laws that you can't be by yourself when you're under 18 at a camp. So, of course, they had to follow the laws. And they just wouldn't let me go back and hang at my cabin. So the rest of the night played on, and then I was upset, and I was just not learning anything. Like, I was just like this. I wasn't learning anything, and it was so upsetting. And I knew from the environment that they want to help you and they love you. So at the beginning, I was like, if they want to support me, why aren't they helping me? Which they were trying to help me. So the next day came by, breakfast, and it was hard, and went to family groups and still wasn't in it. Still wasn't in it. We did all the group singing in the morning, went to family groups, still wasn't in it. And then I was just so overwhelmed because I was just so overloaded. And then lunch happened, and I was just about to lose it because I've been asking for help. I've been asking, I need to be alone. And at this point, it was probably 24 hours before I got help. It's been a good 24 hours before they realized, okay, this is we need to figure this out. So it was like we need to let her. She needs it, and they wouldn't give it to me. After lunch, I was just like. And the whole time, my advisor talked to the administrator of the youth at my church, and then so she could feel me. She could feel my upset energy, and they were talking to the people, and the head of the camp couldn't get there, and so she got like one of the ministers. And the minister was on the phone, so it took like hours. And then it was lunch. And then I was just like, I am about to lose it. I'm about to lose. So when I get to sensory overload, I don't know if this happens to anybody, but I can't take care of myself. I can barely put pajamas on myself. I can put pajamas on I can barely I barely know what to do. Like, I am just like a small child. It gets to that point where I just can't take care of myself. I can't get my needs met. I'm just like a child. And I knew I was about to get to this point. So I went outside and I tried to calm myself down. And then I just started crying again. So I've been crying this whole time and trying to get help. And just trying because I wanted help because I love camp so much and it's such a wonderful experience. And I wanted to be there and I wanted to be able to do this and I wanted to. So eventually, one of my friends came out and said, hey, what's wrong? And I told her, and he said, who do you want to go to? And I said, one of my best friends, one of the people. I love her so much. She's so sweet and so amazing. So then she took me to that lady, and then I went to my advisor, and like, we just need to talk to this person. And they've been like praying and just doing healing energy at home. I didn't know this at camp, but like they told me after. And it just happened to be at that time, the head of the camp walked into the dining hall where we were doing KP, which is basically kitchen patrol when you're not in the house preparing the food. It's just like helping clean up and help set up, help guide the lines, all that stuff. So at this point, we were cleaning up, and it was loud, and I was just like, we're not cleaning up actually yet. We were in the middle of lunch, and I was just like, I can barely take care of myself. So at the exact time I am about to not be able to take care of myself, the guy came in, the head of the camp. And so my wonderful advisor came and talked to him. He was like, yeah, we need a letter. And so I finally got what I needed after 24 hours. and it was so nice. I got to lay and relax. They had someone sit back with me because I'm under 18 and I can't be in the middle. I can't be by myself anywhere. They have to be able to see me. So they finally gave me what I need. I went back. But the part that's not so good is it was cabin bonding night where we bond with our cabin, which is basically a night instead of doing activities outside, we do activities in our cabin and we just get to know each other. Like we do the first night with our families. So I went back to my cabin. I'm like, I'm just going to get myself ready for bed because I know these people are coming. And I'm just going to try to get as much rest. And I didn't use my phone. I decided I'm not going to play. I'm not going to watch TV. I just decided that was better. I'm just going to breathe. And then at this point, after I got my pajamas on and brushed my teeth and did all that, my advisor, the leadership, our head of the youth, the people who are in charge of our youth, one of my mom's best friends, one of my mom's close friends. And so she came by, she called me. And at this point, I was talking to my mom so much. I'm like, Mom, I need help. And they wouldn't give it to me. And I finally got what I needed. And my mom was like, they were trying, I already said that, so everybody was trying to get me what I needed. So I finally got what I needed. She called and told me to just breathe, and I know you're upset. And we got things settled, and everything was good. I got to relax, and I got exactly what I needed. And then the people came in by the time I was settled, and I relaxed for a little bit, thank God. And they did it outside. They were super nice about it. They were wonderful. And everybody was good. And but the part I learned is this camp needs someone like me to help. They need someone to help the leadership. So I feel like this has been a long time coming, and I feel like I always knew I wanted to have this camp be more sensory overload friendly and just more people disability friendly, because I think this camp should be for it's not for every type of person, but just every matter if you're in a wheelchair or not. Obviously it's in the mountain, it can't be, but there is so many possibilities that I could, and I'm going to talk to this lady. I talked to the lady afterwards, after I said, I want to talk to you because she came and checked on me. Oh, I forgot an important part. So that day at lunch, before lunch, I decided, it was me time after lunch. This was dinner, actually. So we're going to go back. So it was me time, so I was at my cabin, and my mom told me to stay in my cabin. And she said we're going to work it out, and they just weren't getting the guy, as I said earlier. And so a lady came in and talked to me and said, it's okay. And said, they said I can stay here. My mom's working it out, and Mom was supposed to talk. So she went back and checked and said, you gotta go back. I talked to my people, which was none of the head of the camp. And keep in mind, I've been trying, and then for 24 hours. So I continue on with my day, obviously, and you said earlier, so I forgot that important part. So I relaxed, and I got everything I needed, and cabin people came, and I went to bed, and everything was great. I had a wonderful experience, but there was a real loud noises that I got everyone. The dance was great, the loud music, even though it was fun. I just needed sleep, and I knew that, and I knew. And the next day was a little hard in the morning just because I knew that I was just concerned that I wasn't getting what I needed, so I needed to let go, and I did, and I just let it go, and I let me have a wonderful camp experience. My family was great, everybody was great, I had a great time. There's a few times that I got a little upset, so we have one night, so there's different things, activities we do different kind of things. We have talent shows, the Hootenanny, which is more of a comedy, advisor talent show, all these fun nights. And then empowerment night came, and they separated us by ages. And I got really upset because I knew I was at a different place at everybody. I was mature. I mature a little slower. I'm not in high school. I'm going a little slower. Everybody's getting ready for college, and I was just like, I'm like, I need to talk to my mom. So we do nightlight every night. So I talked. So I'm like, as soon as I left nightlight, I was like, Mom, I'm so upset. And I was bawling my eyes out because I was just so upset about it. But I think what I learned is there's been a lot coming. with my age. There's been a lot of stuff I've been dealing with since after camp. So I kind of learned that it's something I need to deal with, and it's something, and that really helped me with that. So I just like, okay, this is something I do. And there was school stuff, and there's just all this stuff that's going on that kind of revolves around the time in the life that I'm supposed to be, that I'm not in my life, at the life that I'm technically supposed to be at. But age is just a number. So let's get back to so after after I talked to these people at camp, I am just so all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm ADD, and I think I like this video better than, I filmed another one, but that's besides the point. I filmed one before this and didn't like it. So I said before I went to my camp, can I talk to you later? I want to talk to you about this. I want to improve. I want to help. So I talked to her the next day at meet time, and we had a really great talk. And we had to go because it started back at 2:30, and it was 2:30. So we had a really great talk, and we're going to talk later, this sometime probably after in the next couple weeks, because they're busy with after camp stuff. That lady, she's wonderful. She's really sweet. And we're going to talk about how I can help and improve the camp and just kind of help out and just have a talk. And let me thank my wonderful advisor, the lead advisor. He was great. He helped me so much. He made sure I got what I needed. He took care of me. He gave me what I needed. He helped. He was amazing. If you're watching this, thank you so much. You're the best. And it helped me. And the other advisor was great. And we do stroke books. And the other advisor in my group wrote, which is basically where we sign things about camp and tell each other how much we love her, because we're hippies and we just like to bring all the love and just share all the love. And he wrote, "You're one of the strongest people I know." And I'm like, yeah. And that really hit home there. I was like, I always thought, but it's like, I'm one of the strongest people I know. That's great. I'm strong. I knew I was strong. So the point of this is, it was hard, but this was meant to happen. There's something bigger and better coming from the situation. My family mom has talked to my advisor. We have a mom and a dad. We forgot to say this. We have a mom and a dad, and then we have the kids, and we just do workshops together, and we get really close. And the mom, I'm not going to say names, was really great, and she understood. She was actually used to be a special ed teacher, so she worked with kids with disabilities. So she's like, yeah, we do really good with the whole trans and transgender. There's all sorts of people at camp. There's everybody, so it's just like, we do really good with the trans, and we have a non-binary comment. It's wonderful. It's so great. I'm so happy they do that. We do really great with that. We do, and they really do. But we don't do to go with the whole disability thing, and I think I want to help. So I've changed. I made that change. I'm just leading this change. I am causing something, and I'm so happy. And there was other people on the spectrum there. I met one of the advisors who was on the spectrum, and she was really nice. She did advisor night. She did talk. It was beautiful. I really learned a lot. And then I talked to her later. I was like, I want to shoot you really autistic right now. I'm going to sound really autistic. What is it like becoming an adult? And she told me, and it was great. So the point of this is, this was meant to happen. There's something bigger and better. And there's just going to have something come out of this that's going to be really great. And the camp's going to be better and exciting. And it's just going to be so much great for people like me and others like me. And just me and the people after me, after I'm a teen, because next year's my last year. It's my Padawan year, which is basically like a cabin, like an advisor in training thing. So you're still a camper. So it was really great, and I think this was meant to happen, and I'm so grateful it did. And I think I'm not going to edit this. I know I stumbled, but camp is a raw, loving experience, and that's what camp is. And now I'm great with all my doggy friends, Buddy and Bonnie, my favorite. And he's really cute, isn't he? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know something bigger and better is going to come, and I will sure share it with you when it does. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's really long, but it is what it is. I think it will do well, I hope. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much, down to my very heart. And you guys are wonderful and beautiful, whatever you're dealing with. I'm here. You can comment down below, or if you don't feel like comfortable doing that, my email is always in the description box. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because I make awesome videos, right? I'm pretty cool. I have cute dogs and a cute cat. So, and I'm cool, so why not? And it's free. So why not? Because I have cute puppies, right, buddy? But you're not the cutest. You're not the cutest, sorry. My puppy's the cutest. So, again, because some of my videos I like to save things twice. So I love you guys. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that stuff, and hit the bell so you could never miss one of my videos. And bye!